does Jesus Christ have to do with your fitness journey? Now, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like your fitness goals feel a little too shallow? Are you looking for ways to stay motivated and consistent with your workout routine, especially after spending some time in a funk where you just couldn't get that oomph to get up and just do it as you have in the past? Well, I have some great news for you because I want to tell you that you're not imagining things. The truth is that your why must come from a deeper place, a spiritually connected place. As a Christian, I've discovered that incorporating my faith into my workouts has been a game changer. It's been a source of inspiration, motivation, and strength that goes beyond the physical realm. And I'm here to share my experience with you. I have to admit, this is really hard for me to do. You see, for the first time, I'm actually opening up to you about my own faith journey publicly. Faith has always been one of those things that I kind of compartmentalize, particularly when it comes to my business. And I'll tell you, I've never seen myself as coming out as one of those Jesus chicks who talks about God 24/7, 365. But something started to shift in my life when I was looking for a deeper meaning behind the why of all of it. I talk about finding your why a lot on my platform, from fitness to daily life. There has to be a driving and motivating factor behind what gets you up every single morning to get on the grind and make life happen. And for me, more and more, that why is driven by something far greater than myself. Like so many others, I lost my mojo during the pandemic. I stopped working out consistently, if at all sometimes. And suddenly, I started to feel super disconnected from the former version of myself who lived, slept, and breathed fitness daily. I saw my body gaining weight and my motivation to do anything about it go down the drain. And it was also around this time that I started to rely more and more on God to pull me through some really dark moments emotionally and mentally. And as I finally began to see the light through a power even greater than my own will, I began to slowly return to my normal habits of working out somewhat consistently yet again. But this time, something different was happening. I started to enmesh my spiritual life with my fitness life, and that's when my body, my mind, and my faith took off. I'm still working through all of this, but what I do know is that there's something to all this stuff. Faith and fitness go hand in hand, and I know that on this platform, I want to explore what that means exactly and how it can help you too. So let's look at today's conversation as a briefer. Allow me to plead my case as to why I think that anyone who is looking for a deeper connection to their fitness goals must include their journey in faith throughout that process. But before we get into it, I need you to stop and smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed, do that right now. If you're looking to get into the best shape of your life, but do it in a more spiritually connected way, let's work together. I'm taking on new clients, so see the link down below to set up your complimentary call. The number one thing that has had the greatest impact I've noticed, prayer and meditation have helped me to find mental and emotional peace during and after my workouts. Now let's face it, there are days you simply don't want to do it. You don't feel like showing up to the gym, especially during mornings when it's still dark and your warm bed is calling you to stay in it. When you finally pull yourself from under the covers, you need a little boost beyond just that pre-workout to keep your head in the game. This is exactly where my faith slides in perfectly. The biggest game changer has been that I begin each session with a prayer, asking God to be with me and provide the strength and focus I need, asking Him to allow me to connect to the physical suffering of Christ and how He gave up His body for me. And it's time I return the favor with mine. This allows me to set the tone for the session and get into the right mindset to push myself. Faith has also impacted my workouts by increasing my self-discipline. We are called to live lives of self-control and submit our bodies to God as instruments of righteousness in Romans 6:13. By embracing this principle in my workouts, I've cultivated a sense of self-control and discipline that helps me to go that extra mile. Now, not only has incorporating faith into my workouts brought me mental peace, but it has also brought physical benefits. I found that prayer and meditation helped me to clear my mind, reducing stress and allowing me to focus more fully on getting the most out of every rep and every set. Perhaps it's because of my extensive dance background, but I've always been really big on the mind-muscle connection in fitness, visualizing every muscle cell firing as I power through phases of motion. I've taught this theory to my clients as well to great benefit. by way of the results we see from their workouts. And adding that layer of prayer to the mix seems to really heighten this connection like never before. By centering myself through prayer, focusing on the present moment, and tuning out distractions, I can perform better and achieve better results in my workouts. I have all the fuel I need to truly step outside of my comfort zone. With challenge comes change, and the changes you can see physically when deeply connecting prayer to your workouts are unbelievable. Another way that faith has impacted my physical fitness is through fasting. We've all heard of the benefits of intermittent fasting and how it can have a huge impact on controlling body composition. The great thing about it is that it can benefit your spiritual fitness and your physical fitness as well. For me, fasting is a regular part of my spiritual practice as a way to draw closer to God and cultivate a deeper sense of self-control. When I incorporate fasting into my workouts, it helps me to cultivate a sense of self-discipline and perseverance, pushing me to work harder and achieve my goals, even when I'm feeling tired or discouraged. I've even seen my weight come down and my body fat decrease significantly, much like one would expect to see when intermittent fasting is in the mix. So how can you incorporate faith into your workout routine? It's quite simple. Let's lay out a basic foundation you can apply to your next workout. Typically, I begin each training session with a prayer, asking God to be with me and provide the strength and focus I need to step away outside of my comfort zone. This allows me to set the tone for the session and to get into the right mindset to push myself. I enjoy opening up with stretching and warming up while contemplating a line of scripture that gets my mind focused on the work ahead. First, find a quiet place where you can spend some time in prayer or meditation before your workout. This could be your living room, a park, or even your gym. Take a few moments to clear your mind, focus on your breath, and ask God to be with you and give you the strength and inspiration you need to achieve your goals. There are a ton of really great Bible, daily scripture, and prayer apps on the market. So I advise you finding one that truly speaks to you as a wonderful resource for inspiration. After I hit up some light stretching, I often will begin my workout continuing to listen to Christian-inspired music versus secular music. I find that being deliberate and using discernment to choose the music that fuels my workouts is an important part of letting Christ into my body as I train. What we listen to has a major impact on how we think and how we move. So I encourage you to definitely filter the sounds that influence your soul. I did a video on this on my other channel, so be sure to go ahead and check it out right here or see the link below. During my weight training, I don't back down from the pain of heavy lifting. I go for the burn. Always work to controlled failure. That means within 1 to 2 reps short of full failure. Now, I always keep a logbook and I look to see where I can beat my numbers and keep reaching for new personal bests. And I encourage you to absolutely do the same. When it comes to your diet, like I suggested before, consider incorporating fasting into your workout routine. This could mean skipping a meal before your workout or choosing to eat only light, healthy foods. By making this sacrifice, you can cultivate a sense of discipline and self-control, pushing yourself to work harder and achieve your goals. Now you can still go ahead and end your training with a good post-workout meal and reap the benefits of both staying disciplined about your approach to your diet and training in a deeper way. Here's the fact. Incorporating faith into your workout routine can bring a sense of inspiration, motivation, and strength that goes beyond the physical realm. So why not give it a try and see what a difference it can make in your life on many levels. But once your faith is in place in your fitness journey, honey, you've got to take action and put in the hard work. But what does that mean? Check out this next video because I want to give you a few simple steps to fire up your fitness goals. I'll see you over there.